Martin Murphy again, in terms of stimulus factor, did you think there was any stimulus in the budget or enough stimulus in the budget?
I don't think. I mean, I think there were a couple of hidden gems in the budget.
Go on,
and
surprises.
Well, again, in our business, you had some. There were one or two significant green initiatives in there, where there is significant benefits for those who are making capital acquisitions of technology and so on. So there's some good green initiatives there, but they are hidden gems. So I guess there wasn't enough there. And when I come back to saying the challenge we face, if you were to get, 100,000 people back to work in this country, I think you could be making a significant saving of up to €1 billion in terms of what we're saving in terms of unemployment and social welfare, and what those people are themselves paying in taxes, and then what they're doing in going out and spending, obviously, and renting apartments and buying cars, etc. So for me, I think that's the real area we've got to focus on going forward. And I think, just in relation to the types of skills we've been looking at, I mean, language skills, I've said, are key. We're supporting, we've expanded our own footprint here to support international companies and customers out of Ireland. So the availability of language skills, for example, is key to us now going forward. And that wasn't something that was there a couple of years ago. So that would be something I'd highlight. And maybe that's when you're looking at a FOSS and you're looking at other agencies, saying, where are they reskilling? Maybe, languages should be one area that they should look at. The other thing that I'd mention as well are business skills. A lot of people who have, who maybe have worked in different trades and different businesses, they need to acquire the business skills. And again, I look to the FOSSes and other places to sort of say, when you're running a small business now and you need to understand the compliance and what you need to do from an accounting perspective, you need to have those skills. So there's a huge opportunity there to take a FOSS and take some other agencies that are reskilling people and just refocus the types of skills they're giving them to better prepare them if they are going to go into the trades, if they're going to go into a multinational or to a small medium business. I think there's some core skills that would really add value to people who are looking for jobs. One comment outside that we were just chatting about was people, maybe looking for jobs, not even doing the basic research, not even looking at, preparing the CV properly. The fundamentals, really, of what you need to do to go in and get a job, George.
So people are just not putting enough work into looking for jobs, is that what you're saying? Like to prepare, to present themselves, rather, and that's what you're saying. Or really maybe work hard at it.
Or maybe they have to be given the skills and educated, George.
Okay. I'm just wondering what you all, it's probably a bit glib to ask you this, but if you looked at that budget overall, say, Ted, you were marking it, say, out of 10 from a tradesman's point of view, would you give it a mark? Is it possible?
Why are you doing this? Well, it wouldn't be a very high mark. But look, I mean, let's prefix it. €6 billion had to come out. It's a big chunk. It was going to affect everybody. There are a couple of positives. One of them is that the energy efficiency scheme is still in place. There was, a real fear that was going to get slashed. Now, it did get reduced in that the maximum grant, I believe, now is down to 2,000 from 5,000, but at least it's there.
Yes, there are lots of things in it. So go on, how many are you giving it out of 10? Low-ish, you're saying?
Low-ish. I mean, I think probably you'd be looking at a 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Really briefly, Colm, what would you give it out of 10? Just a number?
I'll sit in the fence and say 5 out of 10.
And 5. And what about you, Martin?
I'll probably go 7 out of 10, George.
7. You're very optimistic. So things are looking good in the multinational sector anyway. Well, Martin Murphy of Hewlett Packard, Ted Laverty of OnlineTradesmen.ie and Colm Buckley of the People's Group Recruitment. Thank you both. Thank you all very much.